Maggie's holding this pillow. She just popped on the bed and grabbed it like that. We're having girl time / watching basketball. Hi, Maggie. Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday. I'm exhausted, and I'm gonna tell you why. So yesterday I worked. While I was at work in the morning, one of the managers was like, "You wanna work a catering event tonight?" And I was like, "Sure." Because your girl always needs some extra money, because she broke right now. So I go to work this catering event. So I worked from 9 to 2. And then the catering event, I got there at 3:30, was there until 10 around. I got home at like 11 and it was an hour away. So I did that. So I got home at like 11, tried to play Sims because of course the Lakers played last night. 99% sure they lost, so I'm not like super pressed to watch it. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna watch it, the rest of it, while I'm getting my hair done, which is today. I'm getting it done literally in the next couple of hours. Met some cool people while I was at the catering event. It was a wedding. One of the people at the wedding kind of looked like someone I knew in high school, which I was like, whoa. Like, the possibility, I mean, it's been, I'm 28, it's been like 13 years since I've seen that person. Maybe shorter since I've heard the name. But then I was trying to remember his name, and I was like, shit, what is it? So I'm pretty sure I remembered his name. I'm pretty sure, and I mean, it looked like him from the side, but when I was looking at him straight on, it didn't look like him. So, probably wasn't him, but it could have been. I don't know. Oh, gotta love high school. Gotta love those memories. Not really. And tried to play Sims while watching the game. I got to like halftime, and I was just exhausted. But I met cool people. Hopefully made some new friends. It's always good to make friends. And they seem like the kind of people I want to hang out with. Oh, that was another thing that happened. So on Wednesday, I went to a Pier Bar. So that was hard. Like, I remember how hard Pier Bar was, and I loved how hard it was because it didn't feel that hard when you were doing it. And then as soon as you're done doing it, you're like, oh, ow, everything hurts. But I had applied to be a part-time instructor and then got an email to schedule an interview, a phone interview, and then never heard back. So while I was there, I mentioned it to the instructor, and she was like, oh, I'll reach out. We'll figure it out. But they all seem really nice and really cool, which, of course, because they work at Pier Bar. This is the second Pier Bar location I've been to, and everyone always just seems so nice and friendly, and I love it. I wanted to talk about this game last night. Well, the Lakers played, and they won, thank God. I was a little worried because it was the Grizzlies, but we won. We destroyed. Because AD is going to be MVP this year. Glad I got my jersey 2 years ago. And I was watching the Warriors, because I had it on multi-screen, or multi-view. Yeah, multi-screen view. And the Warriors and the Mavericks game? Like, are you kidding me? I was like looking at the score. It was like the third quarter was ending, and it was, I think, at like 120 and like 110 or something, like a ridiculously high number. So I thought the game was over, and then I was like, wait, there's a whole other quarter? Insane. I was so shocked to see that score. And then, of course, in my email this morning, it's like, highest scoring NBA game. And I'm like, yeah, that's insane. Like, I don't know what the final score was, but shit. So, oh, and here's my hair. It comes down to like my mid back. But Lakers won, which I was super happy about because your girl's been worried about the Lakers. I do want to get more
involved with basketball. Definitely when the WNBA starts back up, or might start a little bit. We'll see what happens. I meant to do my lipstick before I started filming, but of course I didn't, because why would I? I forgot that I closed my vanity door or drawer, and I don't know where the knob is at all. Packed this into my dad's car. When I closed it again. When I went to my brother's baby shower in Arizona, Marcus's baby shower. I don't know. Well, Marcus watches these, so hey, Marcus. So yesterday was chill. First day working with my braids, and honestly, so glad I got them done, because I just don't want to deal with my hair for like a month or two. Like, I just want it to be up. I want it to be out the way. Went out to dinner with my mom. Locked my keys in my car, because of course I got to do it one time in my new car. And yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm going to be working a lot this week. My only day off is Wednesday and then Sunday. I did talk to someone from high school. I messaged them because she posted on her story that a place in Houston. I was like, wait, you live in Houston? Here's Maggie. You want to say hi, Maggie? She's watching out the window, of course. She's distracted. I just wanted to capture this moment of Maggie being scared of this Roomba, because I don't know when I'll be able to do it. So I just wanted to do it now because she's hilarious. Literally, I start this Roomba and she flips out. She doesn't like it. She doesn't even want to be in the same room as it with it. Like right now it's in here and she's terrified. She was at the corner right there, instantly moved when the Roomba was underneath that corner. Look at her. Now she's trying to pretend it's not going and look out the window. Oh, look how cute she is. Oh, good girl. Yes. Crazy dog. She's so silly. Good morning. It is good old Tuesday. And I wanted to talk about The Joker. Flew to whatever, the second movie. I watched it last night, and it is so good. My manager at my job said it was boring, and honestly, I can see why she would say that. But for a film kid, that movie was amazing. I'm going to do no spoilers in the first part. Anyone with HBO Max should go watch it, because it is a delight. I wanted to go see this movie in theaters, but didn't because I didn't have any time / money. So I was so excited when I went to Max to go watch Good Bones, and it was there. I was like, well, guess this is going to be my one movie. So it was so good. I love the color. I love the story. Lady Gaga was amazing. What's the word? The whole style of the movie was great. The whole vibe to the movie was great. I loved it. As a depressed person and as someone that thinks they have mental health issues, which I probably do. Everyone probably does. I feel like it showed the best way to represent what it is like to have a mental illness. But it was so good and so well done. It was insane. So now we're into spoilers. So if you have not watched the movie, go watch it. It's on Max. And come back to this if you want to know what my spoiler thoughts are. Okay. Beginning of the movie. Loved how they started off. Honestly, it tripped me up because it was they started off with a kind of recap of what happened in the last movie, which I've been wanting to rewatch The Joker anyways, but watching the second movie kind of just solidified that I want to rewatch the second one. I rewatched the first one. There's like an animation, and then we're with him in prison, and the whole movie is just him in prison, and he meets Harley in the non-violent medical, not medical, the non-violent mental hospital, which I kind of like that they switched up how the Joker and Harley meet. Of course, I did like the Harley Quinn movie version where she was his doctor, his psychiatric doctor. I think that's the one thing that I really like about these Jokers is we're leading up to him becoming the Joker. Like, I know there's a couple of people who I've talked to who are a little mad that it wasn't more like Joker being Joker, but I quite enjoy the build up and the slow progression to really understand why Joker the way that he is, which is literally bad shit. Joker is an iconic Batman villain that's like his arch nemesis, and I couldn't imagine a better way to tell a story than to not really drag out, but like really have the audience understand what he's gone through. And I don't really enjoy the fact that Harley went crazy that quickly. Like, I did enjoy it because it gives us another layer to why Joker is the way that he is. The crazy part is that he is just a guy who has some mental problems, who was abused as a child, who just wants to be loved. Like, that's all he wants. And so when he meets Harley, and Harley, of course, is already crazy. Which, again, I don't mind too much. I wish it would have gone the doctor route where she was his doctor and then when he was already crazy, but I like that he's not crazy yet. And I kind of like that, of course, because he's the Joker, like, everyone loves him. It shows why he but why he feels comfortable doing the things that he does, which I really enjoyed it. My favorite part of the whole movie, I think, are musical acts. The musical numbers are so good. One, because Lady Gaga, and honestly, Something Phoenix. I know it's Something Phoenix. He did really well with the singing and everything, but Lady Gaga just spot on, killed it. Got chills the whole time I was watching the movie. But my favorite part, I think, is after he kind of talks to Harley for the first time, when he goes to the music class for the first time. He talks to Harley, and then he goes back and they're talking about him on TV, and he has this, that was the thing that I really like, is when he was thinking of stuff as the Joker, the whole world was brighter, which kind of gives you as an audience member a representation of what he's really going through, like why he has made the Joker as his alternate personality, because things had happened to him and he needed the escapism and the fantasy. And I like that they used color and lighting, just slight little things to show the difference between Arthur and the Joker. So my favorite part was when he starts singing after he meets Harley for the first time, him singing about being in love. And I just love it because you're thinking about it and you're like, oh, he must be performing for everyone, right? I thought it was a fantasy. I was like, there's no way he's actually doing it. And then after a while, I was like, oh, maybe he actually is performing it. Maybe he is singing. And then all of a sudden it goes like back to him standing in front of the TV. And you're like, oh no, okay, got it. It was like all in his head. And I really enjoy how they show that. And it was a little all over the place, like time-wise, but I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind when movies like jump all over the place, just because you get more time to be in the story world. Like, yes, it's jumping all over the place, but you're still getting the story and like kind of the representation of what is going on. I will say, very confused by the ending. Again, if you've made it this far and you haven't watched the movies, I'm going to warn you now, I'm giving away the ending because I'm kind of still dumbfounded by it, and I watched it last night. The guy who walks up to him and stabs him to tell him a joke, I'm wondering if he's the real Joker. I literally I fast forwarded through all the credits to see if there's an end credit scene. There was not. I was very sad by that. But it definitely got me hyped for what's next with the Joker. The reason why that's my theory is because in the courtroom he was like, oh, I am like not the Joker, I'm the same person, like they're not two different people. It was all in my head. It was all a fantasy, and that's how he loses Harley. Which, love that outfit what she was wearing in the courtroom. Get it, Harley? So he's in prison after like kind of accidentally escaping in a way, and he then gets out to get caught so he can go see Harley, and Harley's like, no, you gave up on the fantasy. But anyways, so he goes back to the mental hospital. Everything seems okay. He has a visitor, which I wonder who the visitor was, or if he even had a visitor. Because that whole, like, I don't understand why the guard wasn't still there. Like, I know, like, but, like, the Joker kind of, like, doesn't run the show, but, like, everyone likes him. Because he said psychopath, and obviously Arthur was the clown, and then at the very, very end, when we're, like, watching Arthur bleed out, he, like, cuts a smile on himself, which is what the Joker did. So yes, I believe Arthur is the Joker, like, originally, but if he died, like, I feel like there might be multiple carnations of the Joker. I think people in Gotham use the Joker as escapism, like Arthur did, but some people use it more violently than Arthur did with the Joker. So that's why I hope whatever Phoenix, it's fine, because I like him as the Joker. I think he's doing a really good job at portraying the human part of Joker versus the psychotic version of Joker. I like seeing the different sides of Joker to really understand why he's the way that he is. I'm making coffee right now. I need to like prepare for today because I was so exhausted yesterday. I have to be there all day. I'm not ready. I'm already like not ready for it. But those are my thoughts. I really did enjoy when he turned into the Joker in the courtroom. That was pretty funny. I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. As a film kid, as someone who loves editing and color, they did an amazing job on the color. Like, I need to look up who the colorist is because, such great choices. As someone who loves all that, I really, really did enjoy the movie. If you aren't into slow movies that are more about character development and the backstory, don't watch this movie. Very slow. I think it picks up a little bit more after he meets Harley, actually. Once he meets Harley for the first time, whole world changes. which I like that. I like that he kind of loses his mind more because he's fallen in love. Because, you know, love makes you do crazy things. But those are my thoughts on the Joker, the second one. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys have watched it, what you thought about it. If you think there's going to be another movie. I hope there's another movie because I want it there to be because I enjoyed it. But we'll see. I think I can accept if there's not another movie because they did a really, really, really good job with the second one, which is hard to do. It's hard to do with a sequel. My top knot bun is the only reason why I really wanted braids, like, honestly. It's just for the top knot. Because I like having my hair all up in, like, one little top bun. I don't know. I think it looks cute. So this is my makeup for today. I'm going to end the video here for the week. I will see you guys in the next one. I have a little surprise for next week's video, so stay tuned for next week's video. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and let me know what you guys thought of the Joker. Go watch it if you have Max and if you are curious. If not, then don't watch it. And yeah, please subscribe, please like, please comment anything you want. Let me know how your day is going, and I will see you guys in the next one.